I always like to tell people that I'm a fourth generation farmer. I grew up on a farm in southwest Georgia. In the community that I'm from, especially small landowners, there was a time when you could harvest your timber and sell it on an open market. Now with small landowners, they are not able to market their products effectively. They try to market in co-ops, but unless you have a large lot of timber to sell, you're not able to market it. So what concerns me is trying to find a market to market timber effectively. If I look back on history, the way that people communicated for information, it was networking. The old saying about what goes around comes around, what we're doing now is going back to some of that old landmark, is networking. People telling people about things, people experiencing things, and they're telling people about their experience. So I think networking in a rural community is one of the better means of providing information and communication. From what I know, what makes NNFP different, I don't say it's uniquely different, but it brings us a different perspective in terms of forestry issues. There are other organizations out there that are doing similar things, but the fact that NNFP is looking at cooperative forests, looking at small lots of forest land, and getting closer to the people on the land, where other organizations may take a broader approach looking at larger lots of land. And I think what we need to do is get more people back on farms, more people back in the rural community where they can form cooperatives and where they can survive financially and continue to live in a rural environment. Our farm is more sentimental than value in terms of the dollar. What we would like to do is pass on what our great-grandfather put together and pass that on from generation to generation to generation. And I think that's important to the American dream. Hopefully that will be important to my great-great-grandkids, that they can tell some, I call it stories, about what great-great-grandfather and great-great-grandmother did based on the storytelling that we pass along the way. It would give me a greater satisfaction. I know it would give my mother and my grandfather a greater satisfaction to know that their grandkids had an appreciation for the lifestyle that they lived in and for the legacy that they built.